This is using your Google account and also submitting assignments in your Google Classroom. So the first thing you might want to do is get to your Google Classroom, and if it isn't already saved in your computer, you can always get there from our school webpage. So here I am at our school webpage. I'm going to go to our quick links and go to Student Dashboard. You'll also find a link to Google Classroom on the school library webpage. So you're going to see there's a lot of different icons here, and Google Classroom is one of the first ones. So a couple of things. When this loads, if you're not seeing your classroom, keep in mind that if you're sharing this computer with other members of your household, you might be in their classroom. So this symbol up here will show you which Google account you're logged into. You can simply click on that circle and you'll be able to switch accounts. Now, if you want to get somewhere else, right now we're in a classroom and I'm in my daughter's classroom right now, but if you want to get to anywhere else, there's this great menu right here. It's your Google Apps menu. If you click on this, it'll show you all the different things that you have access to within Google. Where I want to start out today is our Google Drive. And so our Google Drive is just like our Microsoft 365 account at school. It's very similar, and it's where you're going to have all of your different things. So I'm going to click on Google Drive. Now, one of the first things you're going to want to do, if you haven't done this yet in your Google Drive, is to make folders for all of your different classrooms. You know, we're always telling you guys to be organized. And if you just start creating documents and you're not organizing them into separate folders, it's going to get really unorganized very quickly. So the first thing I want you to start doing is making those folders. And you can simply do that over here on the left-hand side where it says New. And you can pick Folder. So you could title your folder, whatever your subject is, and hit Create. But the next thing I'm going to want you to do is to actually open up that folder and add a second folder. Remember, you're going to have this Google account from now all the way through 12th grade. So if you just have one folder for science, that's going to get really confusing after a couple of years. So now that I'm in my science folder, so you can see it says My Drive, and I'm in my science folder, I'm going to create another new folder, this time for my grade. So you'll do folder again, and this just want to put in your current grade level. You can do this every year so that you'll have your folders for science and then for each grade level. Okay, so now that I'm here, I'm going to open up my 5th grade folder, and that's where we'll start off today. So now whatever documents I create will automatically be in my science 5th grade folder. So let's say your teacher has asked you to do given you assignment in your Google Classroom and asked you to do something to create some sort of Google document. So again, we'll come here to New, and you'll see Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. So Google Docs is just like Microsoft Word, Sheets is like Microsoft Excel, and Slides is like Microsoft PowerPoint. There are other things you can do, and they all fall under here where it says More. One of them is Google Forms. You'll see your teachers using that pretty often. There's also Google Drawings. That's another fun application that you can use. So it doesn't matter which one you're using, whether it's Doc, Sheet, Slides, a drawing, or any of these other things, you just click on it and it'll open up a new document. And what you'll notice is that it popped open here in a new window, in a new tab for us, a new window tab. So we were here in our Google Drive, we started off in our classes, and they're all on different tabs right now. So the first thing you want to do when you open a new document, because it's automatically going to save it, is to make sure you name it. And you know that's something I'm always telling you to do, to give it a specific title so that you know exactly what it is before you even open it up. So let's say we have to make a circle today. That's our assignment. That would be an easy assignment. You're going to come over here. Let's say I'll just make a shape. And great, here's my circle. Okay. Now you'll see that it keeps saying right here, all changes saved in Drive. So it'll keep saving every single change you make. It's already saved. And remember, it's already in that 5th grade science folder. So that makes things really easy to find later on. And again, that title is really important. So what I'm going to do now, let's say I'm done with this assignment and I have to upload it to my Google Classroom. I can pop back over to Classes, open up my classes, and go to my classwork. Remember, your stream is where everything is, all teacher announcements, assignments, and everything else. When you want to just see what your assignments are, you want to go to classwork. Remember, by viewing your work, you can see what assignments you're missing and which ones you've already completed. But let's say I'm going to pick, I'll just pick this math assignment. You can go down here to view assignment. So first you'll see all the directions, then you can hit view assignment, and you can upload your work right here. So you'll see a couple of documents already uploaded that I uploaded before, but you can get rid of these anytime you want. So let's say I delete them like this, and I delete this one. I can add things right here by clicking the add, and I know that I have it saved in Google Drive. So when you open this up, it's always going to pop up in recent. So this will show you the things you've worked on recently. If you haven't done it recently, it might not be here. And so you could scroll down because it does have yesterday, earlier this week. It's showing you all my work. If you're not finding it on this recent screen, you can always go to My Drive and you'll have all your different folders here. So here was that science folder, my 5th grade folder, and then that circle assignment. So it doesn't matter if it's in recent or in My Drive. If you have to go look for it, you just click it to select it, and then you'll be able to hit add, and it'll be right here. Now, once you've added something here, your teacher can start viewing it. They'll be able to see your work. So you can add something right away. You can still keep working on it. They'll be able to see your changes. They can leave you comments. Once you select turn in, however, you won't be able to make any more changes. Turning in is when you feel you're 100% done. Now, your teacher, if you do turn something in too early, your teacher can return it to you. But again, once you upload it, your teacher will be able to start seeing this. So I did show you kind of the longer way to do this. There is a shorter way that you can add or create a brand new assignment. And that's just by coming straight to the assignment. And right here where we added it, it does say or create. So from here, you can pick a doc, a slide, a sheet, or a drawing. And the reason I didn't show it to you this way to begin with is because when you create something from the assignment, it won't be saved into a folder automatically. I just like you to be organized from the beginning. So you could come here and let's say you want to do a document. It's going to upload it right away. It's just starting to load it, and then it'll pop open here in a new window, and you can start right away to edit it. And again, your teacher will be able to see it right away, see your work, and leave you comments. And until you actually turn it in, you'll be able to keep making changes. So the thing is, this will now be in your Google Drive, but it won't be in any of your folders. And that's the only reason I like to show you kind of the long way. It just will save you time and keep you more organized. So that's just a really quick overview of your Google account and how to add some work in. You can leave your teacher's private comments right here. Only your teacher will be able to see that and they can reply to you. And just keep in mind, anytime you're leaving class comments, if it says anything like class, your whole class can see the things that you're saying. If you have any questions, just ask me, Mrs. Wojtovich, or one of your teachers for help.